Okay, so I'm messing with my OBS settings for my mic, so hopefully it sounds okay. If not, I'll change it. But I think in this video what I want to do is I either want to make something new or add drums to this. I'm not sure. I think I want to add drums to this because this is a melody I made in a previous video and I just haven't gotten around to finishing the beat yet. So this is what this was. Separate melodies. And initially I wanted to mostly use these, and I said I think I only wanted to use this for like an intro or outro, but I kind of like what I made initially as well. So I might go back and forth and just kind of, you know, use all of them in different ways. So I guess we'll find out when I actually go to arrange it. But for now, let's add drums to this. And I think I want to go with Boom Bap for this. I'm going to grab a kick. And I'm going to layer two kicks. I'm going to layer one that has a little bit more noise, like that, with one that has a little bit less noise, but is a little bit deeper, like this one. Okay, so let's grab some snares. And I'm gonna get my like main snares down first, and then I'm gonna put the kick pattern down. I like to just have something for my kick to bounce off of. It makes it easier for me to figure out the pattern that I want. Okay, let's work on the kick. And let me start it in the, like, whatever the channel rack, and then I'll finish it in the piano roll. So, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then I think I want to change this as it goes on, because I've done this before and I liked the results I got from it. So I'm going to copy this over for this 4 bars over here, but then I'm going to make it slightly different over here. So here it can be like this, like I'll just add extra notes and take away some of them. So maybe I can take this one away out. And then let's copy that over and then do the same thing and just kind of change things. So, and I think we can call it there for like as far as the kick pattern is concerned. And then I'm going to copy that to the other one so that they're playing the same thing. So this like thing that's called a secondary snare, I'm kind of using it as like a hat that sounds like a hat to me. So I'm adding another snare. It's kind of like a rim almost. To kind of act as like a counter snare. Do that after. I'm going to pan these as well. Oh, let's copy everything. And then anything that's not a main snare or a main, you know, hat or something like that, I tend to pan it left and right. So let's do that. Or actually, so I'm using this other snare as a hi-hat, so I don't need to go too crazy. In fact, this may be perfect just as like another texture to act kind of like a hi-hat. So we can just kind of throw it in between as well as on top of some other stuff. So maybe something like this. And then just kind of make some of the velocities lower. Got a crash. And I think I want to add a bass guitar. I keep doing this in my Boom Bap beats, but it seems to just sound cool. So why not keep doing it? Cool texture. Okay, and I'm going to actually randomize the velocities of this, which I don't always do with like an 808 or a bass. But with the bass guitar, I do sometimes, because sometimes I want it to sound like somebody's playing. So let's Alt-Q and randomize the timings a little bit. And then I'm going to put everything on the mixer channel. And then anything that's not a main snare or main hat, I'm going to separate. The exception is, like with this, I've got a, like a snare sound and a hi-hat sound, and they're both kind of acting as a main hat. So I don't know if I want to separate either one. I might separate one of them actually. This one's higher in pitch. So I think what I'm going to do is separate this one a little bit and then merge this one a little bit. And the crash we can separate. And then I'm going to go ahead and process some of these drums a little bit, but I'm not going to go too far with this because I don't want the video to be too long. And then I've got two main snares. I've got that one, it's kind of quiet. That one's a bit more in your face. I'm going to take this one that's a little bit quieter and separate it. And then we'll merge the other one a little bit. Let's put all our hats together. And then I'm going to put all of my snares together. Okay, and I think that's about as far as I'm going to take it for the purposes of this video. I guess one last thing I can do is make sure all of my melodies are together. And then, okay, so let's listen back to it. If you have any questions about any part of the process, feel free to throw that in the comments, or if you see something I can improve on, feel free to throw that in the comments as well. So let's enjoy it.